coffee and walnut cake.
So what we're going to make is an 18cm cake. So 110 grams of self-raising flour with a level teaspoon of baking powder. Now 110 grams of golden caster sugar, and then 110 grams of this, which is whipped vegetable fat. Now there's a lot of contention, well, you should use butter really. If you're making a plain sponge cake with jam in it, maybe you should use butter, but it's much more difficult. You don't get the lightness that you get with this. Then we're going to have the 2 eggs. Mix those ingredients together. And this is the easy part, doing it all in one. This is beautifully smooth and beautifully light and beautifully easy. Now I'm going to put coffee in, and I've got instant espresso just mixed with a little bit of hot water. And now we're going to add the walnuts, and they've been finely chopped in a chopper. You can do it with a knife if you like. All I'm going to do now is just mix that in. And then we need a spatula. Put half the mixture into one tin and half the mixture into another tin. You just spread it out. Then you just give it a sharp tap like that to even it out. So that's going into a 170 oven preheated, and it's going to take 30 minutes to cook. In 1977, I had to make a butter icing. Now, it was called mousseline icing, and it was quite difficult to make because you had to make a sugar syrup and you had to get the temperature right. But now we don't need any butter icing. We have this wonderful ingredient here called mascarpone. What I'm going to do is do the filling and the topping with this. So in my bowl now, I'm going to put the contents of a tub of mascarpone. Along with that, I'm going to put some sugar and some instant coffee. And then all I'm going to do now is just go in with a whisk and whisk that little lot together. Now I'm just going to slide this out, keep it on the shelf, and just see whether it's cooked or not. It's had its time. What we want to do is press it in the centre very lightly, and if it springs straight back, which that has, the cake is cooked. Then just pop it onto the tray. I just want to show you about peeling papers. It should be quite easy. What you do is just lift the edge here, fold it back, so you fold it, and so you're pulling it like that off. And then you have a lovely, light, fluffy sponge cake.
When both halves are completely cool, spread half the filling on one and place the other half on top. Use the rest of the filling as topping and spread it evenly with a palette knife. Then all you need to do is decorate the top with some walnut halves.